Daylen here with the Montana Outdoor Reset YouTube channel. Today we're going to be heading out here. I'm going to finish that bushcraft shelter I got going. I got to get it ready. It's going to get ugly this week. We're supposed to get snow, some negative temperatures possibly. So we're going to get out here, get this done. I'm going to try to get my door done, get the roof finished up, and get everything sealed up. That way I can come back up here and hit this in the winter when it's really cold. So, you want to join me? Come on, we're heading out. Sweating pretty good. It's been about an hour hike. I just got here. Still got some snow up here from the last little snowstorm. Alright, I think I got everything pretty much sealed up around in here. So, I gotta go get a flat stone. That way I can put my little fireplace on it. And that way I can stay warm tonight. Because it's supposed to be about, I think like 20 degrees Fahrenheit tonight. I'm gonna go get that. That way I can get stuff set up. I think this one's looking pretty good. Go set it up underneath that fireplace. This on, and then I got my spark arrestor that I can put outside. I'm gonna run this up through the ceiling. So that's my next task. Cut a hole for the roof. I'm gonna cut a hole up through the roof and make sure it's a tight fit. Well, that's pretty close. I think we're ready. Just gotta go up there and put my spark arrestor on. So, don't need no fires. Ground's wet around here. Like I said, it's gonna be in the teens to low 20s tonight, Fahrenheit. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that, but always be safe. Go get that on there. Now I'm ready to start prepping the floor for the fire in here. Just gonna clean this up, get these rocks pushed out, and just kind of build a little layer. That way it's level in there. I don't have nothing rolling out in here. So this lower area is about 6 inches deep. Once I get my fire all built up here, I'll just push my coals down into here and then put my grating over that, and that's where I'll cook my steak. Perfect little camp area. Start collecting my firewood. Well, it's about time to get that fire going. I'll show you what we got done today. My chimney up, my spark arrestor, got all the roof covered up. Finally got the door done. And inside, it's starting to get dark pretty quick, so got my fireplace ready. Get some light on the situation. Everything's set up. I'll be hanging out tonight. Got my sleeping pad, my pillow, my sleeping bag, everything ready. I just have it wrapped up so it don't get covered in dirt while I was working on everything. Pretty much got my dinner ready. Got it on ice. It's nice and cool out. So get over here. Get this going. I'll start prepping my food. And I'll start it here. Then we'll move her in. That'll work. You can actually see what's going on in there. Put some seasoning on here. A little bit of butter. Rub some of this right into that steak, those little cuts. Get a little garlic in there. Perfect. About perfect. The steak smells so good. That is delicious. It is so juicy. Look at that. Now it's tender steak. There's nothing better than some steak, some fire torches, some relaxation. Get my door shut real quick. It's a little better. Alright, gonna get our fire started here and get this warmed up. It's already probably, I don't know, I'd say my hands aren't going numb, but it's definitely right around 35 degrees right now. So get this fired up, get some heat in here. Well, it's late. It's about 9:30. I'm gonna hang up my hat for the night, and well, try to hang up my hat, and I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna see if I can get some rest. Basically, the shelter's ready for the snow to fly. It's been a long day, but a good day. It's nice to be able to get it complete, get the door on, get the roof all set in. I've got the heater all set up. So the stove's going. Plenty of wood for tonight. See you in the morning. Well, that was a nice night. Listened to the elk bugle for about 2 hours. Just screaming back and forth, running around here. Other than that, windy night. Got some decent sleep. This sleeping bag last night was amazingly warm, and at some point it was a little too warm. Had to unzip it, hanging halfway out of it. It stayed about, on my thermometer it said it stayed about 45 degrees in here last night, which is pretty good. It's supposed to be down around 25 degrees to the teens. 18 to 25 is what the temp was supposed to be, but I haven't been outside, so I just know it's warm in here. This sleeping pad, this has the aluminum reflective heat pad in it, and it says it's good for 20 below. I have no idea. Haven't ever used it that cold, but I know on my last video it got down to 16 degrees and I slept on the ground. I never had a problem. You could put your hand underneath you, it was warm. So they actually worked pretty good. I was impressed for how warm it was. Break down my stove. I think that's it. All I gotta do is hook up my sleeping bag on the bottom of my pack. Thanks for coming along with me on this journey. I have a blast. I absolutely love doing this stuff. I've done it my whole life. Since I was probably about 10, I used to go out. I remember my mom would go and shine a light at like 9 o'clock, and I would shine a light back at her off the mountain up behind our house. It's probably about 2.5 miles away. But so at a very young age, I used to start doing this, and that was way before we had cell phones or anything else. I think pagers just come out. So kind of gives you a timeline of my age, maybe. But yeah, times have changed. One thing that hasn't is the great outdoors. It'll humble you real quick. It'll let you know you're human. And if you're not careful, it can bite you. But other than that, I'm gonna pack up. Just got back to the rig. Getting ready to get back home to the kiddos. This was a fun one. I got a lot accomplished on that shelter. It's pretty much done. It's ready for an upcoming video that I will be doing out here in the snow. I want to get it about 0 degrees. I want to make sure there's a lot of snow. I'll be staying in that. I want to see how warm it stays. Well, if you enjoy these videos, click subscribe. We got a lot more coming. Next summer we're gonna have a lot of backcountry lakes, a lot of places that most people never see in Montana that are very special to me. I've been going there for years. Till then, see you out there.